Hey everybody, welcome to another episode. I want to start today's episode by saying I'm sorry. So, I said that this was going to be like a 100% walkthrough game through with like me doing everything on camera so you can see, what it's like for a new player to play this game. Well, I was doing some things after the last episode with the computer factory and I was recording a lot of it, and it basically came down to the fact that it was boring, you know. So I did do some decorating, and that's why I'm looking at me right now and not looking at the factory because I want to show you what I kind of did. Now I want you to understand though that I'm still learning this game. I'm still relatively new at this game, so trying to figure out how to decorate is a chore. I mean, it involved a lot of, putting stuff down, deleting stuff, changing colors of things, standing at, I stood on top of this thing for a long time. I probably played about 6 to 8 hours of just, I'd start to build it. I'd stare at it for a while. I'd go take a break. I'd come back and look at it and go, nope, let's tear all that down and restart. And I just kept doing that over and over again. And then I was watching tutorials and then I was reading things online on how to decorate. And basically, it just came down to just being downright boring. And I thought, well, maybe I'll just make it like a sped up time lapse type of thing where you can just see me tearing stuff down. But the problem is, I don't have a second account, so everything was in first person. And when I did that, it was like nauseating to watch. And I'm sure you guys don't want to see that. But I would love to know in the comments if, you guys would rather see me do all that. Or once again, I want to get like into the live streaming and stuff where that kind of stuff would happen, or it would just be me hours on hours trying to figure out how to do stupid things, right? Um, but yeah, so let me show you the debacle that I currently have right now. Now, this is not a finished product, and I definitely don't like it, but here's where we're at. So there's what the factory looks like now. It's quite different. I was still trying to go with the red and white scheme. And at first, I had like these red bars going all the way across. But then I was like, well, how about I actually shorten them up? Like I was going to bring this one back a little further too. Just kind of have them go like. I was trying to figure it out, but as you can see, it didn't get that far. Um, but the one thing I do want to show you is, even though I did most of this, if we go over here and see there's even colored concrete in the wrong place, and then I still have colors that I was working on, I still don't know what to do with this. I've done 70,000 things. And then my lobby idea is still out of whack. But as you can see, if we come over here, oh yeah, and I kind of made a bigger platform here. There's no walls on this side. And I was also trying to do stuff in here. Now you'll notice too some things maybe have changed colors because I was redoing things. I found a lot of logistical problems that I just kind of, I changed some belts, and also I was thinking about this setup here. This is not working because my smart splitter is here. So I'm not getting more inventory. That's all I'm getting. Now I think that's more than enough for computers, and I could probably just get rid of this. I mean, how many points do I have? I haven't even looked at this in a while because oh, we got 46 coupons. Awesome. Because basically our computer storage is full and this is full. So now we're constantly syncing all of that stuff, which is awesome. These machines make so many weird noises. Um, the plastic, even though it still backs up, by the time it actually backs up to the point where you think it's going to start throwing it down this pipe or this belt to be sunk, it doesn't. So, and that's the other thing too I was thinking about is I should have left this stuff the correct lines because I'm throwing off all my balancing right now by having all these lines. Because see, once again, now it's backed up. So now if I just watch this, but see that one already, that one was done, so nothing goes down there. I still got to figure out power. I was trying to do power like in the walls, and So I have a lot of gaps in my walls and stuff. But if we come up to like the second level here, I started to make a catwalk. I mean, once again, I was changing a lot of stuff around just to kind of make it more efficient. Like, I don't even think that sink's needed anymore. I think everything's corrected itself. Also, the other thing I saw too was I had a lot of these machines were actually overclocked. You guys probably saw it. I didn't realize it, but there was blue lights. Like every little random place, there was blue lights. So I had to fix that. But I mean, so far, nothing's really backed up. I mean, the coal's still coming in, and as you can see, it's not stopping or anything. But yeah, I was just playing around with trying to get all this to work and playing with different colors and shapes. And I do have, as you can see here, there's actually, so this is the flat roof, this thing here. But what's cool is underneath, that's what it looks like. So I've been trying to play with that to see if I like that. And if we go up to the third floor here. So once again, I just made simple, like, you know, um, yeah, and I was trying to figure out this stuff too. Trying to design with these rods, and this is my my scaffolding for when I was working out here, trying to figure all this out. But yeah, if this is the kind of stuff you want to see too, just let me know. But like I said, when I was recording it and I was watching it back, it was very boring, very tedious. And it's me like yelling at myself, and I don't think it's like they said in the old days. I don't think it was good TV. But we also worked on the power plant up here. So I kind of made a observation deck up here, so that lots of windows. Also, did you know if you walk into a window, it makes that sound? But yeah, it's so I kind of made like an observation deck up here, and then I kind of have a room before the room, and then this is kind of my. It's still not done. It's still not perfect. It's very noisy up here. I mean, really, the only thing I'm kind of proud about that I did was this little corner piece right here, using these angle pieces and foundation. I'm like, oh, that's cool, but it's still not perfect. And once again, I was just using regular, the roofing here, just putting some fans, kind of enclosed it. I mean, trying to figure all this out is rough. This is a lot of work. And it was literally just hours of me just doing that. And I just don't think that's something, I don't think it was worth it. I think it was too much work for not a lot of payoff. Now, the other thing I want to check, though, is since this has been running for so long now, so we're still getting about the 200, so I needed 240, but I set it to 250 just so it got, just so we kind of kept a buffer. So that's still running. I mean, obviously I put down more foundations here because I was trying to work with these columns, so I kind of filled out the foundations. I still might make a lobby type of thing, but right now it's just kind of like, I don't know. And I kind of made this, like patio area, because like I said, a lot of the time I was just standing like right here going, do I like this or not? That was literally like the entire time. But so everything else seems to be running. Now, one thing, if you look at my my episode list there, I do mention that it says fix coal and it says broken. So when I was out doing thumbnails for my videos, I was over by the coal plant, and like half the coal plant is shut down. I'm like, and I kind of looked at it real quick, and I have no idea why. And I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't know what happened there. But if we go... Oh, my God. So you can see that I'm down to like 6,600 for our capacity, and I think we were closer to 8 or 9,000 at one point. Um, so I have no idea why the coal is broken now. Oh, and also I did see the doggos, and so I have some turbo motors and some heavy modular frames. Another thing I want to mention is I think I accidentally got some alternative recipes, and I might have got them off camera. But like I got this one here. This one is really good because it's using pipe and concrete, and since we have the iron pipe recipe, so I have the alternative recipe for iron pipe, which just uses iron ingots to create pipe. So then I don't have to create a foundry, I don't have to worry about coal, I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. I don't know why I have this one. I think I might have selected that on accident. I did get another one though. Oh, you know what? It's probably in this. So if we go to this, yeah. So I got the alternative. So this is the actual recipe for heavy modular frames, which involves pipe and all that, and screws. This one here involves modular frames, the encased industrial beams, which we have the alternative for now, the steel pipe, which we have the alternative for, and just regular boring ass concrete. So this one is like a really good recipe, and I don't know if I got that one off camera, but that's kind of what we're going to try to work on today, because all I need for this is iron and concrete. That's all I need. You know, the other recipe, you know, I guess it's kind of the same thing, but it involves screws, you know, and the numbers just are a little more confusing. These numbers, and plus we actually get, so this only produces 2 a minute. This recipe produces 3, almost 3 a minute. And the recipes are so much better. I mean, that's 5, that takes 8, you know, but we get rid of the screws. So if we wanted, you know, if we wanted to compete with this, we would have to 3 times this. So then we would need 15 frames, 60 pipe, 25 of those, and a shitload of screws. And as you can see with this one, it just makes more sense. So that's why I got that one. And like I said, I think I might have got that off camera, and I'm stuck again. Okay, I don't know what keeps happening. I keep getting stuck. I'm doing something wrong. But I want to head back over to home base here, because I think there's a little more research we can knock out. And I want to kind of look at the map. Yeah, I think we need to get... I have on there trains. And yes, my allergies are still killing me, so if my voice sounds like crap, I'm sorry. My allergies are just out of control. Like, there was a thunderstorm, though, that came in last night. It was a small little cell, but the lightning, it was non-freaking stop. I mean, it was just, like, unbelievable amount of lightning. You know, it's like I'm trying to sit there and watch TV, and I'm like, oh my god. And then I tried to go to bed, and it was just like my room was like a freaking, you know, nightclub in there with the amount of strobing and flashing, and it was like, oh my god. Actually, do we have... Did I put... You know, let's go ahead and take this. And there still should be some wood, yeah. So let's dump some leaves. Leaves in there. And dump some wood in here. And now this should still... I mean, we're doing just fine. Yeah. But I'll go ahead and make some more of that since we're right here. Yeah, I don't know why my coal plant though has decided to shut down. Um, and I even left uh, when I was doing thumbnails in that area. You know, I left myself in that area to see if maybe it was just issues I don't know about, but I don't know. So I really just want to clean these out too. There's so many things I want to do in this game. I think I was saving these for a reason. But you know what I'm going to do? Let's just go ahead and do this. And then I think I am going to sink the turbo motors though, because I don't need those anytime soon. But let's go ahead and dump you and you and you. Let's see what that does to the point situation. By dumping in some turbo motors. Oh my god, those are worth so many points. Look at that. It is just knocking the points down. Let's go ahead and print that. Now, I think I'm still hurting for points though. Yeah, I am. Why do I have all these odd number things? Hmm. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? I definitely want to get those. Probably should get those. I don't have those yet. I'm not sure about the whole clean pipe thing. I mean, I'll probably get them eventually. I really would like to get into the signs. Maybe we just buy all the signs. I'm worried about lights. I've heard so many bad things about lights that I don't know if I want to get into them or not. Love to get colors. Let's get asphalt. I mean, I want to get all this stuff eventually, so it's not like I just don't know what to get. I mean, I need to get all these weird little foundations. I think I pretty much got walls done. And then this one, we're pretty much... Oh. So how is the beam support different? Is it all the same beam support, even though it says it's different? Let's just go ahead and take both of those. I already know I don't have enough points for all this. We're just going to click on everything. Sure, we'll take that. Do I have enough? Oh, I do. Okay.
Where did you leave your lizard doggos? What's in this storage container? Where did you put the essential components needed to save humanity? Do you wish there was text to prevent you from constantly taking the wrong turn? Disguise your struggles to comprehend the complexity of your surroundings with signs.
Now, the only issue with these are going to be those oscillators. Were they OS? Yeah. So do I set up a small factory to make these? And once again, my keyboard's always, whenever I play games, I put my keyboard in a funky position, so it's really hard to type. I wonder if we make a stockpile. Oops. See what I mean? CR. I mean, I do have 149 of them in my inventory. I could make more. You know what? I'm just going to buy those. I just don't know about the pipelines. What is grip metal? I really want to get all those. Walls are done. I don't think I have enough for all that. Oh, I do. Okay.
Humans have long practiced delegating work that strains and tires them to machines. It is their best achievement. Simple counting and short-term memory are often among such challenges, which the conveyor throughput monitor is specialized in. Simply add it to any belt, and it will tell you its throughput after only 1 minute.
So my next question. Um, that doesn't help me when it's down there. I have plenty of stuff, I think, to make all this. Now, I don't have a... I think these are built, yeah, at a manufacturer. I don't think that's worth our time doing, but I know I need more of them. Where are they at? Let's just go ahead and pound out a couple of these real quick. And it looks like our SAM factory is still producing, even though it's running completely on biomass. That's good. I'm just going to go ahead and pound all these out. I think I should just make a few more of these. Oh my god, they take forever though. Maybe we think about that one. I think we need to let's just stop doing that. So now what I'm going to do is put you in here, and we'll put you in here. Ba-dum. So where was... So we got to figure out this smokeless powder situation. That's another thing I need to get going. Do I have any alternative recipes? No. Also, I don't think the search works for this. I did get the recycled plastic. I haven't selected it yet, though. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. I don't have limited, you know. Um, I do have a turbo fuel. Hmm. And I have the recycled rubber one too. I don't think I have anything that's. Anything that's really pressing. See, that could be interesting because it uses heavy oil residue. So that bolted frame one could be halfway decent because then it's just I don't have to worry about making rods because we're already making screws for these. But I don't know. That doesn't seem like it's worth it. I mean, like this one though. See, this one could be good though because we actually get three, and obviously there is a iron um, wire recipe, and I don't think I've seen it. I know it. I know it's available. I've seen it on other things, but yeah, so we're gonna have to figure that one out too. So let's see what Doggo's got. Anything for me over here, buddy? More aluminum. Where'd that aluminum go? I don't even know if I have enough room in the inventory for that. So what I'm thinking is, up here we have a bunch of pretty good nodes, and so I'm thinking we create kind of a modular frame slash heavy modular frame. And then I know there's one more frame that we have to make later in the game, the fused or some weird one. So I'm thinking we come up here to make a factory. But let me take a quick break and think about this. Hold on. Okay. So took a quick break, um, and the more I thought about it, it's like these damn oscillators are gonna end up being a problem. I mean, I have quartz under control, but I can just tell. I mean, maybe it's not gonna be that much of a problem. I was thinking of building a simple oscillator um, factory, which just needs quartz, wire, and reinforced plates, which is, I mean, that's not much, but see, now I have to tell you, like, the way I have a very, like, borderline OCD issue when it comes to, like, production. Like, one of my past jobs, I was actually a production manager. And, one of the things you're always trying to do is figure out, what's going to stop your production down the road? What's going to be the roadblock? What's going to change how this works and how that works? And so it's like, are these crystal oscillators going to be the thing that I'm going to be like, oh, I should have built that later? I mean, I don't know what else. I just don't know what they're actually. I mean, I know with a lot of the glass stuff, you need the. It's all about the silica, which we have in our depots already. I mean, we have most of the basic production down. Now, the one thing we do need to look at, um, so I mean, we have circuit boards, plastic, residue. really don't need to... Hold on. Smart plating. Hmm. Adaptive control unit. Ew. And that's going to take those too. These aren't that hard to make though. So yeah, what I'm thinking is, uh, I've been building like in this area, it feels like for the entire game through, so I just want to find a different spot. And I know there is a ton of resources, a ton of nodes in this like general area. There's just tons of them. I know there's iron, I know there's copper, I know there's limestone. I think there's actually some coal, and I think there's some oil up here too, maybe. So I'm thinking, let's just go to a new area to make stuff because I feel like we're just hanging out in this area for too damn long. But I guess my next question though is how do I get there? Or do I just use my truck? Or do I just fly over there? Because I'm going to need power over there too. Um, what's in the truck though? Let's just make sure I'm not going to run out of resources here. There's really nothing that important in there. I think I ended up using something I didn't, like compacted coal for something I didn't want to use it in. But yeah, I feel like we've built so much stuff over here, and I've just kind of been like staying in this one little area that I think it's time to expand our work area. And let's build somewhere else. I don't think that slug's still there. I think that's like a... Come on. But let's throw some power lines down. See if I can do this. I still gotta fix all these power lines. So is this gonna let me go this way? What's it gonna do? What's gonna happen here? Yay! And I guess I should look into... I was watching... Oh god, who is it? The hyper tube cannons or whatever to get around faster. I really should look into that too. And of course, that's something I've never done before, so it kind of like worries me. Can I get all the way up there? Really? Okay, so if I just wanted to kind of go straight, where's the power line? It's over here. We can just come this direction. How close do I need to be? I think I'll just put one up on top of the hill here. I know this is probably too damn close, but you know. Wrong way. Yeah, so we could just bring this. Let's aim that direction, I guess. Oops. I screwed that up. What am I doing? Actually, should we just bring it up here? Yeah. Plus, I don't know if this is exactly where I want this. This is more just kind of a... God, I always forget how far you can bring those. So the area I'm thinking is, there should be... I think it's this area here. Because there should be some... Yep. So if we do an iron search here, there should be lots of iron around me. And see, we got iron, 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 iron. And then we should have some copper around here. I mean, it's impure, but who cares? And then, yeah, I knew there was more copper down here, which I can set up a train line to bring it over here. And then I know there's limestone right here. Let's see, we got limestone, limestone, and limestone. I think there is... I think there's quartz, but I think it's underground. I think it's in the tunnel that's over here. Yeah, these here. I think these are all in that underground tunnel. And the only exit is here and somewhere up here. So, not an issue. I don't think I really need quartz. Sulfur. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought there was sulfur right there. Which I should probably just go ahead and stick you on there. I thought I already put one on there, but... I mean, that's really the only closest sulfur other than these way out in the middle of nowhere here. But yeah, we can tap that sulfur. And then if I remember right, there is coal over here too, I believe. I think it's in this area, though. Oh, no, it's further down. Oh. I thought it was up here. Okay. That's... Oh, wow. Oh, that's that area. I know where that is. No. And then... Oil. Now, I think there's oil up here, too. I thought there was oil up there. Am I thinking of somewhere else? I must have been. Not an issue. Maybe it's over here or something. I really thought there was oil up here. Maybe it's the other kind of oil. That's probably what it is. But yeah, I'm thinking though, we build in this little area here just because it kind of looks cool. And plus, this is kind of going to be one of the, just like in everybody else's playthrough, there's kind of a main road through here, basically, that kind of goes through this whole area that we can expand our train lines through. You know, we can even go, I don't know if I can go up that high, but, you know, we can come around here. And of course, the canyon that everybody loves. I mean, there's a lot of good nodes around here, too. And I still haven't even really explored that much of this map. I mean, it's amazing how big this game is. So yeah, my plan is if we come over here. Oh, where's my power? Okay. Yeah, there should be some. Is there any animals? Ugh. Let's take care of the animal issue over here. Go away. So we have iron, and we have more iron. I hear somebody else making noise. Oh. There's a slug. Let's... Can I click on you? Stop highlighting that. Thank you. But yeah, I say we build... I'm just going to build some platforms for now. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then let's go ahead and dump a couple of miners on here so I don't forget about them. Really? And then there was... So we have limestone there. And then I think there was... Like, I might just start a small concrete factory over here. There's a doggo. Doggo hanging out. Well, let's get rid of this pest problem, too. I don't know why I stopped sliding. I just don't want it to explode on me and get all the stupid bugs laying around. Guess I could have got a lot closer. Ugh. I was stuck on something. I just want to get rid of this. And then I think over here there is a... Yes. So this could be our concrete that we need for the heavy modular frames. Oh my god. Those are iron though too, right? These are iron and those are iron, right? Or, yeah, that's iron. I think the copper is on the other side over here, isn't it? Yeah, that's iron. Oh my god. Can I do it? Can I do it? Come on. Come on. Come on. That's gonna drive me crazy. Why did I feel like it was closer though? that far away? I mean, it's not that far away. I thought it was closer, though. No bugs up here or anything? So let's knock this thing off of here. Oh, there's the pest problem. You know what? How about that? You like apples? Come here. Applesauce. And what is that? Impure? Don't care. See, now I don't really care about impure because we have Mark II miners and all that. So that does make it a little easier. And there was another limestone over here somewhere. It's surrounded by those things. So for a heavy modular frame, let's bring you back down here. It makes 3 a minute, basically. So what I need to do, hold on one second. Okay, so using this fancy calculator, I had to set it up for 3 because that's how much it normally makes. You can't see the alternative recipes over here, but of course I have all of my alternative recipes in here. So as you can see, there is no coal involved. We basically just need a miner. We're not going to use 19 smelters. We do... Oh, I think there's another recipe that I forgot about too. I think I have the screw recipe too, don't I? Oh, I have cast screws, yes. So let's go back to the recipes here. Sorry you can't see this. So I have cast screws. So if I click on that, that should change a lot of this around. So we have a miner. We have smelters. I still need iron rods though, because that's how do we make the iron plates. Here's the limestone, concrete. And of course the iron pipes. And see, they're going to have to go to both. So I think we're going to have to, I think I'm going to do some clocking because obviously I am not, this says we need 576. That seems a little off, doesn't it? What happens if I go to 4? What if I just wanted 2? I mean, it's not like I need a ton of them. I mean, 384 seems a little more doable. And then from the smelters, we need to construct a rod. And then these will be the cast screws. Oh, the iron plates go with this. So yeah, we have iron rods, cast screws, plates. Those will go into that, which will then go into that. We then have another constructor. So the limestone, that's the easy part. It's like, this is the easy part, the limestone stuff. I don't think I need 12 of those, though. I think we're going to have to do some, math. I mean, 384, that seems like an odd number to me. So we kind of need like an iron production. Now, my other thought though is to actually make the modular frames in a different factory. Because the modular frames we actually use a lot of, and I do have a modular frame factory already. Let's. Um, I'm stuck. I don't know why that keeps happening. I'm hitting. Okay, I was hitting W and I jumped. Does anybody know why that's happening? But modular frames. This makes 2 a minute. So I'm thinking maybe we use these nodes to create a modular frame factory over here. That's just going to pump them out, and then I know that seems kind of counterproductive, intuitive, doesn't it? But that'll help with production number, because then I don't have to add those. Then once again, we are using the alternative recipe, because we need 8 modular frames, well, 7.5 a minute, which, so technically I need, I mean, we could do a little extra. So I think the first thing we need to do is build I don't think trains are going to happen this episode. So we need to make a frame factory. I don't know why. Just get rid of you. I don't know what I was doing with those in my inventory. Yeah, I say we build a modular frame factory here. I mean, we got plenty of room. I just don't know if I want it. I heard something. There's got to be a cave under me or something. But yeah, I'm saying we build a modular frame factory right here. Maybe stay off the road. Like, I can have the miners over here, and then maybe like bring it and build it over here. Build it over in this vicinity. And then we can make one heck of a modular frame factory that's going to pump out. I mean, we're basically just going to have to make 8. So, oops. Let's go back to this real quick. So, if I just delete you. Go away. I don't understand this website sometimes. So, modular frames. And say we want, well, we need 7.5. Will that give us even numbers? No. Oh my god. How about 8? Kind of. I mean, we need 192. But I think what we can do, if we click on, because one nice thing I always forget that you can do is if I go to this, I can actually put this in here, 192 divided by 6. Oh, I think you actually have to put shards in here, though, for it to work. Oops. So if I do 192 divided by 6. See, I keep forgetting we can do that. And also, I haven't forgot about that. And I mean, I could just use the output multiplier. But what's the fun in that? But I say that's kind of our main road. We can just build it like on the cliffside here if we wanted to, right? There's nothing really. There was a Mercer sphere in there. I already got that one. And there was another one like under that waterfall, I think, somewhere. Yeah, I say... I think I need to do some math again and figure this out. Because if we go back to the website here... 192. Well, how much do these make again? Where's my... Isn't it an odd number? No, it's 2. Because then I can just supply... I think we'll build the heavy modular frame factory. I'd love to incorporate this tree somehow into a... like the build or something. This tree is awesome. You know, kind of like have this be like in the middle of the factory or something, you know? I mean, have you ever seen that like in businesses where they like have trees like in the middle of their lobby? I think that would be cool. Yeah, there's more iron over there. Iron's not the issue. I'm the issue. Because I'm overthinking everything. So... Oh, I tore it down. So if I have a smelter, iron ingot, I think it was like 32, right? So that would give me 32. What happens if we just bump this up a number? I'm just trying to see if there's a way where we can not have odd numbers here. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think no matter what we do, we're just going to have odd numbers. Wasn't it 8? I think it was 8. Yeah, 192. 192 is not an issue because this is already pumping out 240. So, I mean, we can just dump that down to 192. That is not the issue. But like I said, I think I want to put it over here. I tell you, you just can't get a grasp on anything unless you're up in the air. You know, this game is just so big. And see, I think I'll just leave that as an entryway. Now, what I should do is actually start changing colors around here. So we are in the Rocky Desert, so... how about we change it to, like... the brown. So now if I build... oh no, that won't... what just happened there? So now if I actually put a building down, it should be a different color, right? I'm still learning this game. Don't hate me. So if we do swatch 12... Yeah. Okay, so I think what we're going to have to do first is put some foundations down. And I think we're going to go up. Because I don't want to mess with... because there's going to be some unevenness around here. I'm stuck again. There's a lot of unevenness around here. Yeah. So we're gonna need 6 smelters, which take up not that much space, really. But then do I want to go up, or do I want to just go across and just... There's so many things. So many things. So many things. So if I just... oh. Let's just go 10 that way. Let's go 10 that way. I mean, that is more than enough room. That is almost too much room, obviously. I think I'll have to go kill these plants and just put some foundations over here so they don't respawn on me every freaking time I come back and leave the game. But what I'm thinking is that we use one of these and just bring it in here. And I kind of want to dabble in doing some load balancing. I've been kind of watching stuff on load balancing, and it's kind of like, interesting. So, granted, I don't think I can do it under here. Let's just go ahead and dump a ladder here. Because we're going to need... I mean, do I just make it like my other factory? I mean, because my other factory... That's building 4, right? Hold on. Okay, so I just ran over to the base factory, and what I have is 2 constructors, an assembler. No, I have 3 constructors, and then 2 assemblers. So I have like a constructor, and then those go into an assembler, and then there's a constructor here, and then the assembler. So, I mean, it's not a lot of space. But we have to smelt the stuff, and I have 8 smelters. Let's see, can you guys see that? Yeah. And see, that's only to create 2. So I don't know why I have so many smelters. once again, if I wanted to make 8, I need 192. And once again, I don't have to use 6. I mean, I can use... Well, I mean, I would use 6. So if I wanted to leave some space... So if I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then I have what, 2 on that side? So then we just put another... I have a feeling I need to take care of this pest problem. It's going to start driving me crazy if I don't take care of it. Uh-oh, how do I... And then there was another one hiding over here. So what I'm thinking is, let's take that, just go ahead and knock you down. Oh my god. Any day now. Thank you. And then what we can do is, let's just put some concrete around it. So that way, hopefully, bugs and things don't respawn. And I just want to leave it open so I remember what is here. Good enough. I just have a feeling that's going to start bothering me so freaking much. Now, once again, if I do... Oh, for the love of Pete. I need 192, basically. So, 192 divided by 6 means I need 32... Do I really need 6? I guess that's the first question. 96. So if I brought 96 up here, so 90, oops, 96 divided by 3 should be 32. So that way I should only have to bring and yes, I finally learned what my problem was. If you've been watching all the videos, I keep struggling because after I place something down, it always brought me to the back to the screen. I just realized you had to hit Q again. I was just doing it wrong because I'm challenged. So this is... What did I just do? Oh, I did mergers. And supposedly you don't have to delete these either, and you can actually... But... let's try a splitter this time. We want it to go in this way. And I'm going to put it right there. And same thing with that one. Wait, that's one. So that should be... And so then all we need is Mark 1 belts because they're only 32. So yeah, I think what we'll do is do a little, do something that I really don't do, and that's, try to do some load balancing. I don't know if you guys are excited about that or not, but I can bring it over here. And I'm thinking I just do a small bridge. I mean, let's just... I know this is not the same color. But if I kind of... So I can, like, bring it over, like, in a bridge. Oh, what's up, doggo? I didn't even see you there. And then we can bring it over here. And I mean, that's all I need is one space, right? I mean, that's enough space. I need to build, like, yeah. So once again, I think I already have this. What? I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. What is going on? I already have this one turned down to 192 anyways. So... 192 divided by 2 is 96. Actually, I don't think we need to do any load balancing, right? Because then 96 divided by 3 is 32, which is what those need. So it's just going to be bring it over here and split it, basically. And then shove it up there. And I don't think I can put a... I always forget about these things. And I know in another episode I was struggling with placement, but yeah, I figured out that you can nudge them. I always forget about nudging. So if that's going to be 96, that means we need to have at least a Mark II. Come on. Did that turn? What the heck? So I guess there's a secret. Like if I do this and then change it to this. Oh, no. I don't think I have it set up right. Whatever. So let's put it there. And then put this one there. Since you want to be that way. And then it should come down here, right? So the hole comes through the... Yeah. Oh my god. And so once again, we're going to need at least a Mark II. That means it just puts a stubby, right? Now I don't have a... Yeah. So I'm just going to bring the supplies in from this angle. And then we're basically just going to split them right here. So I'll just need a Mark II right there. And then a Mark II right there. And then all we're going to do is split these. Which is... I guess I'll have it come in from this side. I don't think I made this even enough. So that's about... I don't think if I... So they're 96. So yeah, this will have to be a Mark II. Why is that not working? And then what I'm going to do... Now, is it possible? It is. I'm thinking is maybe bring it up like there. Yeah, I don't think it's going to let me do this, what I want to do. And see, that's not even going to let me do what I want to do because it's actually off by a smidge. So let's rethink. If I just... So what I'm trying to do here too is I don't want to use, I'm trying to like make this kind of like a blocked off area until I can figure out what I'm doing. So I think what we should do, I think it has to be a Mark III, right? Yes. So if we just bring you out, So I would like to be able to put it right there. I'd like to have it come in and be like... Which... I probably should go this way. I'm just going to wrap it around it. So we'll just come out and come to like there. And then we're going to come out and we're going to come back around here. And so now I should be able to come out and come here. And then if I put you on the edge like that, and then we put you, come on, come on, come on, like that, that should be more than high enough for what I'm trying to do. I just can't tell how high that is. Did I do it right? Or is it tilted? It's tilted, isn't it? Is that straight? Does that look straight? Or does that look like it's going up? And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is that gonna... I might expand. I don't know. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of all you. Because I'm pretty sure I can just... I'm pretty sure if we do a Mark III, we come from you. It should be able to just go like that. Okay, so we have a Mark III going into 90. So we have 190, what, 3? Hold 192. 192 divided by 2 is 96. So that's just a Mark II belt, which these already are, right? Yes, that's a Mark II. This should be a Mark II lift. That should be a Mark II. That should be a Mark II. Which is then coming up here and getting split 3 ways, so those are all Mark I's. Yay! Now the question is, do I want to build it all here, or do I go up one more and kind of have a funky shaped building? I heard a slug. Or do I just push it out this way? Actually, I don't think that's a slug. I think that's my Blade Runner's making that sound. Because what I could do, because we're going to need 2 constructors. We're going to need constructors. We're going only need 2 of them. And one of them's going to be iron plates. And one of them's going to be screws. And then the screws and iron plates will have an assembler, and then we will also need another one of these that is just going to make rods. So, and these are all going to produce... Didn't I already get one of them set up? Because they need to be 32. So if we copy that, paste, 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 and paste, and paste. So now all of them should be 32. So 32 times 6 is 192. The problem is we need 108. Is that 192? I don't know if you can see my... Hold on. Let's get... So 48 plus 36 plus 108 equals 192. So we need... So 108 of it needs to go to iron plates. Iron plates makes 20. I need 108. Do I underclock or overclock? Let's just see what happens. So if I do 108 divided by 3, so it needs 36. So if I copy, paste, paste. So each one of those needs 54. So I think I dabble in some load balancing. So maybe what I do is I do put these on the floor above, and then I attempt to do some load balancing. Which is scary because I have read about it, just haven't done it. I don't understand how to... So what I need to do is some math, I guess. And then that can only be... So cast screws need 36. So can we do that with 2? So if I do cast screws... Oh, I'm going the wrong direction here. I need 144. It's 36. No, I think that's fine. Yeah, I was going the wrong direction with that, though. So iron plates. We need 72. 72 divided by 3 is 24. And then hold on. Okay. I was doing math. And I think I want to redesign this. When I was really thinking about it, it's like, well, wait a second here. I think we're doing everything kind of backwards here. So, once again, I am going to try to do load balancing. And so I did some math. Let me see if I can pull this up without crashing my damn window here. So as you can see by that monstrosity, we did math. And so what I'm going to do is have everything go into the 192 into like a storage thing. And then we're going to have a splitter, which 96 will go that way. 96 will go into this splitter. So there's the 48 we need. There's the 36. There's the 108. It was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. But of course, I love to overthink things. So, but now what I'm thinking though is that I need to rethink this. Because I think this should be the logistics floor. And let's just go ahead and let's just do this. Let's just pull the band-aid. This is one thing about this game. If you're not willing to tear down what you've already done, then, you know, I'm sorry. But also what I'm thinking is we just need to get rid of pretty much all of this gibberish. Because I'm going to let's rethink this. Are you kidding me? So now what I'm thinking is, we bring all this stuff in here, basically reverse what we did here, and then have all the smelters down here, and then bring everything up to the next floor, which would be all the logistics for, let's just go ahead and get rid of all this. It's distracting. So yeah, what I'm thinking is we bring everything on this floor. It's easy to do this merge. We just need 6 doohickeys. So we can do a Mark III belt. Let's just go ahead and start putting this here. So if I just bring a Mark III belt. The only issue I think I'm going to have, though, is let me just get rid of this. Yeah. Get rid of that floor. That's going to be distracting. That's going to be distracting. Let's just get rid of you. Okay. So once again, let's go ahead and put a... See, I keep hitting the right mouse button instead of Q. That's why that menu keeps popping up and I keep forgetting. I'll get it figured out one of these days. So yeah, what we're going to do is I'll probably just put a splitter. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. I'll just put a splitter here. I mean, I can't really... I could do it that way if I wanted to. I have space. Let's just put it here. And then you can just go into there. And then I need to split these off because 192 divided by 6, I need it to be 32. So this needs to be 96. So these will each be 96. So I would just need to do another splitter. We can always go over. I'm overthinking this. So if we do another splitter, like right there, and like right there. But we don't need to have, because 96, yeah, we can just do Mark II belts. And then we can do the smelters, which I'm going to want to be down here for. So I'll line up the first one. It can be closer than that. Let's go right there. That looks good. So then we can do 1, 2, and 3. And then we can come over to you. Oh, dear God. And then 1, 2, 3. And then these can just be Mark I belts because they're each going to be 32. So we have 192 coming in. It's getting split to 96, which is then going to split the 96. So 96 divided by 6. No. 3 is 32. And so then we need to put these... There's that doggo again. So then these are going to be iron. And we're going to need one of these. And we want these to be 32. So let's copy that. And I'm stuck. And then we'll paste, 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 and paste. And so now we're getting 32 times 6. We're back to 192. And so what I figure back here, we can just... I can do mergers. Going... Well, I think we'll go that direction first. Hold on. I think what I'll do actually is go that way. So then this one will go that way. Come on. And then this one will come this way. And then I'll put one more. There's no real way to do that, is there? that in the middle. Actually, let's push you out one more. Like that. So once again, these are all 32s. Oh my god. So we can just do Mark 1, Mark 1, Mark 1, Mark 1. And then we'll have it come out. Oh, come on. Then what I'll do is bring this one more row, and then I'll put a, wait a second, 32 times 3 is 96, so actually 32 plus 32, this needs to be a Mark 2, and then this needs to be a Mark 3. Because 32 and 32 is 64, so that needs to be a Mark 2. Plus another 32 makes it 96. Yeah, so that definitely needs to be a Mark 2. I guess I don't need a Mark 3, do I? No, 32 times 3 is 96. So that's 96 plus 96. So this just needs to be Mark 2s. But then 192 plus, or 96 times 2 is 192. So this needs to be a Mark 3, which will bring out to about there. And then we need to figure out... Doggo! Why are you like frozen over here? We need to figure out how tall to make this. 1, 2, 3. And I still keep hitting right click. You know, no matter what I do. It's, you know... Or does it need to be one more? How about we go one more? Because then what I could do is... Zoop. I mean, do I need to give it that much space? No. Right? Do I want to give it space? Maybe. And I don't know how wide I'm making this building yet, and plus, I might actually have to go this way. We got plenty of room on this side, too. So maybe that needs... Yeah, let's just call this the edge of this side. Will I remember that? Oh, I'm falling. I didn't even realize I was falling. Ah. So if I just put these here for now, just so I know. Now this doesn't have to be... Okay, let's not do that yet. That's gonna bother me though. You know how much I hate foliage. I have a lot of randomness in my inventory here, don't I? I even got a slug. Let's just get all this crap out of here. I got bug stuff. We got nuts. We got grass. I got more bug stuff. I'll just save that for now. But then what we're going to do is bring this up a level to the logistics floor. So let's go ahead and smack out. Really? Let's just smack some of these out real quick. And plus, I don't know if I'm going to go further this way or not. Maybe the top floor will, maybe the bottom floor won't. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so that's going to brick that in. And like I said, I wanted to leave like a small bridge here so that way we could drive under this, walk under this. So that's why that looks like that, in case you're wondering. And my ladder doesn't go all the way up. To bring the logistics up here, and then we're gonna do some load balancing. Exciting stuff. Okay, so I knew I was off by a little bit. So if we, my nose is like super itchy. Oh my god, I hate allergies. Ah! I just do that. And then we can get rid of you and get rid of you. And then put our Mark III belt back. Did that line up right? Am I off? No, you're right. You're fine. You fine. I don't know if it's gonna let me put this here. I don't think I lined that up, but you know what? Are we gonna worry about it? No. Oh my god. I can't use a ladder. So we should have a nice little hole sticking out right there. And then what we're going to do is bring the logistics this direction. So let's just go ahead and... So this needs to be a Mark III coming this direction. Okay, so I need to move my screens around here. Hopefully you can't see too much of the gibberish I'm doing right now. Hold on, move that over there. So if the game's right here, let me check my other screen. Okay, everything's turned off, so you can't see it. So what I need to do is we're bringing 192 into a splitter. So we are going to do a splitter coming in this way. I think if I just put it right there, it'll be fine. So we're going to have a splitter going into another splitter. Going into another splitter. Okay, so this is 192, so it's going to come into this. It's then going to get This is a splitter. So then we're going to have 96. And then this will be 96. Let's just stick you over there. So out of this 96, we are actually going to get our first. So this should be 48. I have to decide which direction I want to go with all these. Okay, so we have 192 getting split, so that's 96 and 96. So I think what I should do, where are... let's face it towards me, I guess. I've never done a sign before. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want an icon. Is there a way to get rid of the icon? What is all this crap? How do I do, can I just make it black? How do I, um... I don't know what I'm doing. What is all this? Where'd that come from? Where did it go? Oh, God. Oh, God, that's too bright. Okay. So there's my 48. Oh. So that splits off to 48, which means we need to have another splitter. Wait. So that's... yeah, so that's 96. This is 96. And so off of this we have 48. which means I do need another splitter. And then from this, we're actually going to have a merger. I guess that direction. I'll just put that there for now. And then I'll put the other one, like... Did I not line those up? You fool. So I need a merger. Like I said, I think I'll just have it come out that direction. So I'll put one there, and I'll put one over here. Oh my god. Can you stop? So that way I can bring... Okay, so that was my 48. So now I have 48 coming off of this into here. And then... So this will be 24 goes into that. And then I actually need another splitter, like, there. So this will be 24 going into that. And then I need 12 and 12 plus... This doesn't need to be a Mark III. Hold on. The only Mark III needs to be this one. Because after we get above... If we're just doing 96, we just need Mark IIs. So make that a Mark II. And that'll be a Mark II. That should be a Mark I, because that's only 48. And then you can just go right into that. Really? So I just need a Mark II to go into that. And so that should be a load balance. So now this here I can't see which way the sign going. Let's have to turn it around this way. Then we can put another one here. So now this should be 108. This should be 36. And then this monstrosity here. Where is it? So let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. We'll bring you to like right there. And if I click on you, turn you around. This should be 48. Yeah, so what I have is 192, and I'm splitting it 96, which is coming over here. And then the other 96 is going into there. We're splitting off 48 here. Because 96 divided by 2 is 48. And then another 48. And the other 48 is coming in here. So we have 48. So then that's 24. And then this is 24. Which we're splitting into 2 to make that 108, and then 24 plus 12 is 36, 12 plus 96 is 108. Oh my god! actually feel pretty proud of myself there. I mean, I guess I could have made it look better, but then what we'll do is bring these up to the next level, which is just going to be, what, a couple of blocks, if that. Ah! Because I know you can't see I have the monitor turned off. So 48 is going to be for iron, which can be 2 constructors, and then 2 constructors for the screws, and then 3 constructors for the iron. So I can just make this 1 block, right? Let's make it 2. Oh, I didn't, idiot. So, should I bring them closer together? I guess would be the next question. I mean, I don't have a lot of space here. Because what I'm thinking is that we just bring put that like right in the middle, right? I can't fucking see it. I put that like there, which means that one will go there, and then this one will come up to actually that looks like it's in the middle, right? So then 108 needs to be a Mark II. So if we just put a Mark II, 36 just needs to be a Mark I. And then 48 just needs to be a Mark I. And just because I'm anal retentive, we'll just, oh my god. Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay, so why isn't it? Oh my god, I know what I did. They're going the wrong direction. Are they all doing it? Oh, I don't know how I do this. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't understand, I guess. I don't know. This one needs to be a Mark II. this one needs to be a Mark 1. And then this one can be a Mark 1. Oh my god. That's so painful sometimes. Right, because that's 96, 96, though this is 48. Let's try this again. So, Mark 1 belt. Lovely. Lovely. And then you could connect to you. And then this needs to be a Mark 2. You are so stupid sometimes. Okay, so this is the 108 side. So I'm looking at the website again. Hold on, let me look at this. So 108 is for the iron plates. And then 36 is for the screws. So iron plates. Did I just close that window? Iron plates. We need 72. Oh, hello. What did I do here? Where am I? So we need 72 of these. Hold on. Oh. My neighbors are having a garage sale or something. All I hear is all this damn noise. What am I doing? What am I doing? Now I forgot what I was doing. Damn neighbors. So I need 72 iron plates. So iron plates, if we do 72 divided by 3. Okay, will you do it now? 72 divided by 3 is 24. 72 divided by 2 is 36. I like that number better. And if I did that right, this one should be set up the same way. So 36 and 36 is 72. And that is for... Now, once again, I can come this direction. So if I put you here, and then get rid of this one. So then that can come up there. Okay, and 36, that is for the screws, which let me check the screw numbers again here. We need 144 screws. Now, I don't want to copy that, so let's just do this. So if we need 144, two would be 72. So where's... And it'll fit in here, won't it? So then that's 144 screws. And then for rods, we need... Oh dear God, come on. We need 48 rods. Oh wow. might have to do something different with rods. Because basically the rods are for the final production anyways. They don't have to be. So this is going to need 2 assemblers. Let's just see. Oh my god. Oh my god. I keep hitting. Oh god. And we're making these. It says I need 12, which would make that 6. No big deal. Okay, so I'm thinking, yeah, we can actually break this up a little bit here, because we're gonna have to. I mean, the easiest way would be to have screws, plate screws, plate screws. So if I get rid of, say, both the inside ones here, we then can take you, and I can match you with you. And then we can leave a gap, and then I can take you. I hope I took the right one. And match you with you. So now this should be iron plates and screws, which is 72 and 36, which is exactly what this should be. So now if I kind of put that in a bad spot there, didn't I? Can I actually line? I think it only lines up with one of them is the thing. So let's pick the inside one. Does it have to be that far back? How about we just bring it to like halfway? So that's 72, that's 36. So this has to be a Mark II. This has to be a Mark 1. Now, did I just copy that one? Come on. Yeah. So then if we take this one, and we line you up basically the same... No? That should be lined up with not only you, but it should be lined up with you, which it's not. Now it is. Boom. And so you are 72, so that needs to be a Mark II. And this one needs to be a Mark 1. Which means we're going to be getting... Hold on, let me look at the website again. Let me look at the website. Oh, I gotta hit the wrong button. So that's only giving us 12. So... And then I gotta figure out logistics here for this stuff. There's gonna be some... And then what I could do is just bring both of you... view to y'all. I don't know if I can do it exactly right there. But if we just did it right here, merger, and then have it come this way. And then we can just do a Mark 1 belt into you, and a Mark 1 belt into you. And then what I could do is have this come up and follow the roof back to the front side. Now this needs to be kind of taller, doesn't it? And I did say I was going to go out one more, so let's... Oh my god, what am I doing? Let's just go ahead and go out one more here. I always hit the space bar like one too many times. So do I want the wall right there? Do I really want the wall right there? No, I don't. Let's go out one more. Now the assembler is the tallest building here. So if we just go up 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, that's technically tall enough. Why do I just feel like I'm just totally throwing off the balance of this building right now? Okay, so what was... So, come on. So 108 is for the iron plates. Iron plates. This is iron plates, right? Yes. It should be 54. Yes. And this is the iron plates? No. This is the iron plates. 54, yes. So both the screws are on the inside. And the screws is the one that needs the 144, which is this one, right? No, screws only need like 36. Right? 18. Yeah. So I could just put a splitter going like that. So that is... Oh dear God. I gotta like write these numbers down in front of me or something. I keep having to go back to the damn website here. 36. Did I close the window? No. So that is a Mark 1. Which is, that needs to be a Mark 1. So we have 36, and then that's going to go into there, and then that's going to go into there. Because this just needs 18. So 36 divided by 2 is 18. Yay! Now, I have seen people now, the the question is if I'm capable of doing this. So if I do this and then this. Wait, this has to be... So for the plates, we have 108 coming in divided by 2 is 54. Right? 108. I just did those numbers. 108 divided by 2 is 54. So this just needs to be a Mark 1. So if we put a Mark 1, and I go like this. Oh my god. I've seen so many people do this, and I always wondered how they did it. So that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Okay. Could I copy that same exact size, or does it not work that way? No. Damn it. Okay, so we'll just bring you back. That's so cool. That's so cool. Because then I can put the belts. Basically, this puts them, it should put them right on top. Okay, so once again, because I'm just not into it, 108. So 108 can just be a Mark II. So then I should be able to... Or do I have to... 108. Actually, what I should do... Let's do a splitter. Can I do it that close, or should I go up one? Let's just do this. Oh, wait. Oh my god, what am I doing? I need to come in from that side. So now if I do a Mark II, it should connect right to it. So if I have 108, that should be 54, which should just be a Mark I belt. Did that still angle, or is it actually... Oh my god! Look at son of a biscuit. Oh! Wow! I almost feel like I know what I'm doing right now. Which I'm sure some of you are going to be like, really? I accept defeat. And then what I'm going to do is bring this all the way back to here. Because what I'm thinking is we'll bring that back to the front here, because we have this one that's going to keep going up, and then we'll have the two of them. Like, I could just bring it over here. That would probably make more sense, huh? Did I go too far? Oh no, we can still go over one more. So what I could do is take you and then put you right above me, which I can't get to because for some reason. Is that... Oh, maybe I was lined up and it just didn't look like it. Alright. And what I'm thinking is we just bring the other one right next to it, basically. so this is a whopping, what, 12? Yeah, we're getting 12. So that can just be a Mark 1. So what I'm going to try to do, let's see if I can... No, I don't... No. I think what I could do is just do a Mark 1 coming out the backside. And then I want to go to the roof, but turn this way. And then if we put a Mark 1, whoa, and coming, yes, in, like that, we then can put a Mark 1 belt. Oh, are you serious? Why so serious, man? Fine, I'll put it in the middle. And then you can come out this way, and where is it? So those will come up, come across you. And then what we could do here... Now, did I even connect this? That's the next question. I don't remember if I did or not. Okay, so that is connected. And it's only 48, so it just needs to be a Mark 1. Oh, I'm gonna have to... Yeah. We're gonna have to get creative with that. So let's go ahead and delete you. I'm still learning how to do these belt things, so please bear with me. But if we come up to this one, and then it just needs to be a Mark 1, and it needs to be reversed. Yeah, it needs to be that way, so that's coming out. And now I should be able to... Oh, dear God. No. And now, because I'm always paranoid... So now that should just be going up to there, which is coming out there. And then once again, we just need a Mark 1 here. Going like that. And then, hold. We need 2 to 3 constructors. Oh, wait. I gotta make the iron rods first. I forgot about iron rods. No big deal. I think I'll just line it up with this one. And then we need, let me look at it again. Oh, so these are 1 for 1 basically. So this is gonna make 48. So 48 divided by 2 is 24. Is this the one that I... 48 divided by 2. I think that's fine. So now I might want to rethink where I put that. Where I put this. I think we need to rethink that. Maybe have it come back Well, no, I could actually... So the assembler situation, we're going to need at least 2 assemblers. So I say the assemblers just go back here. Oh dear God. See, whenever I try to go fast, I screw up. So this was not needed. Let's just go ahead and... Oh God, where is it? There it is. Because what we can do is bring this up where it actually needs to go up. Instead of bringing it all the way back here. Because, yeah, I forgot we needed the... I gotta make the iron rods first. Which is no big deal. We can make those right here. And then we're just gonna need 2 assemblers. So these don't even have to be... So, like, I could have the assemblers be, like, separated from each other. And then I can have one constructor on this side, one constructor on that side. And then I can bring up the other stuff in between. And then just connect them. Giggles and giggles here. Let's see, hold on. Okay, so it is right there. So yeah, if I put this... So if we actually bring it up like there and then... I know there's a way to like kind of make it in the middle. Yeah, so like right there. And then I can put the other one... like right there. And then we can get rid of you. And then I can put you on the other side. Hold. Okay, so I basically just have it kind of offset by 1. Obviously you need to come this way. I just do that. And so then what we could do is have that gibberish. Let's just get rid of this so I know where I'm going. We can just bring it to here. Because once again, this will be iron. No. What am I making? Oh yeah, frames. I think we're gonna double it. So that way we're making... That was my plan, right? The plan is to make 8. splitter. And then a Mark 1 to a Mark 1, and a Mark 1, and a Mark 1. Everybody loves the Mark 1. And I still think this will give me... Oh my god. We can put a storage unit. So I think I'll put storage on... I'll do a big one. I think we'll put it like right... I know it's not lining up perfectly here. That and then put a smart splitter with an input going that direction. Oh my god. Hold. Can I come over one more? Oh, not really. Just put it there. Basically, center is going to be that. This will be overflow. And then we can put a... This thing is just so damn big. I always think it's going to be smaller, but... Put it there. And then you can... Let's try that again. I actually want to put a merger. And it's going to come this direction. Like that. So then we can go like here, and then like here. Come in here. And then basically what we're going to do is when we build our heavy modular frame factory, we'll just tap into this. This was a lot of work for probably something I didn't really have to do, but I kind of felt like, you know, doing something different. So, and plus we're in a different area, and you know, I mean, I ended up moving the building kind of one-sided, though. I mean, I actually don't mind the overhang. I think that's kind of different. Bounce off that wall. Okay, so I need to take a break. Actually, I might just end the episode here. I think we'll just end it here. Let's just end it here, yeah. That's a good time. So there we go. I did load balancing. We have a load balancing floor. Now the only issue I have is I did kind of move the building over a little bit. Do I want to do anything about that, or do I care? So let me look at it for a minute and we'll go from there. Other than that, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what I'm doing right or doing wrong. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.